Please excuse the wet hair. I did just wash it. Today I want to talk about... Oh yeah, I didn't do my intro. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really does help me out. Today, we're going to talk about what it's like being in a psych ward over Christmas. So, I was once in a psych ward over Christmas and I didn't have any leave, I didn't have my family around me, I was alone. And the true reality of that is it's isolating. It's a horrible time when you're in hospital and you're on a section 3, you can't go out, you've got no leave. You know, it's just hard. I was fortunate that my favourite member of staff was working, and she was working on my birthday as well, so that was nice. So she came into my room, we played a game of chess on Christmas Day because I was really upset, because I was like, what have I done to myself? It was I was around the turning point in my mental health where I went from struggling all the time to wanting to move on in life and say that I'm past all that. Now for me, it's been 2.5 years since I laid an attempt on my life. I know I swallowed batteries a few weeks ago, but that was more self-harm than it was suicide attempt. I did mention that in a video. But yeah, hospital and Christmas. It's such a horrible place to be around Christmas, because Christmas is a time of joy when you're around your loved ones. You know, it's just not the same as when you're in the community. Like every year since coming out of that hospital admission, I've seen my family around Christmas, my birthday, and I've only ever missed 2 Christmases with my family. The first one being because of COVID. The second one, I was in hospital. The reason psych wards aren't great at Christmas is because you can't have a Christmas tree up, you can't have tinsel, you can't have fairy lights. The ward I was on, we had a wooden Christmas tree, and we was allowed to put paper bubbles on and paper tinsel on, like we coloured in tinsel, like paper strips, and we put that on the tree. We did Christmas bingo, which I won 3 times. I got a box of chocolates, I got shower gel, and I got shampoo, which I needed because I couldn't afford to buy any because I wasn't on PIP and I wasn't on universal credit, so I had no money. But I will say this, even though I had no money when I was in the psych ward until I got my PIP back payment, I was able to survive quite well because I was still getting paid off YouTube. I know £60 isn't a lot of money, but it kept me going. I bought a 28 pack of cans so I could have a can a day, you know, and wait for the next payday. Anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. Christmas in the psych ward. So we had a wooden tree. The staff put Christmas films on for us. Staff brought in Christmas DVDs they could put on for us behind the cage. Because they had TV screens that screwed into with a box over them, a glass thing. I don't think it was glass, I think it was plastic, but it was TV and the DVD player was locked away. But they brought in Christmas films for us to watch. I didn't personally watch any because I got really anxious in the lounge, so I didn't sit in there. I spent my Christmas day in my bedroom. And I was really unhappy. I was like, why have I done this to myself? But it was such an isolating experience. Like, I was in bed all day. I got out to eat lunch, but even that was kind of shitty because I basically went vegetarian when I was in hospital because I don't eat chicken, I don't eat fish, and I didn't know I liked bad fish then. I hadn't tried it. So I just ate as a vegetarian. And I can't remember what I had, but it was horrible. Well, the meat substitute was horrible. The rest of the meal was fine. I liked the rest of the meal. But even then, like, I sat on my own, and a staff member came and sat next to me and asked if I was okay, and I was like, I just want to go home. I don't feel like I'm at home here. Like, I have to ask permission to do things. I'm not allowed scissors, I'm not allowed knives, I'm not allowed to have a plate in my bedroom, I'm not allowed to do all these things. Like, I have to ask for my medication. I want to move out. I want to move closer to my family. When you're on a ward, you're locked in. You don't have a say in your treatment or care. You have to take medication at the same time every day. Really hard time. And, well, yes, you can make friends with people on the ward. You have to remember they're also ill. And combining two disorders into a friendship is, I don't know how to put it without offending people, it's not a good idea. Like, me and Alana have got the same diagnosis, schizoaffective disorder bipolar type. We relate to each other on that level, and we both talk about mental health on YouTube. I watched Alana's video this morning that, like, I'm not okay, and honestly it brought tears to my eyes. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it on the iCard up there. But Alana also, she was allowed home for Christmas though. I wasn't. If I was, I would have gone back with my grandparents and seen them. But I couldn't really ask them if I could stay with them because they would have to have come down, collected me, taken me back up, brought me back down, go back up. And I was in a hospital in the middle of nowhere. A place called Ticehurst, which to do that, there's a lot of restrictions. Like, my mum sent me my mum sent me Christmas gifts wrapped up in a box, and they opened the box. I was like, you need to open them, we've got to check what's in there. And I was like, can't I wait until Christmas? They was like, no. I was like, great, okay. So I opened them, there was these chunky boots that I really wanted, and I was allowed to keep them. But even that was so ridiculous. Like, what harm would it have done them to keep the gifts wrapped in the cupboard and let me open them on Christmas Day? Like, it's just small things. And then I got people to send me cards for Christmas, and then they was like, you need to put them on the wall with sellotape, and I was like, I don't want to do that though because it will ruin the card. He's like, no, you have to have them on the wall, you can't leave them lying out about because you could hide stuff behind them. If you're in hospital this Christmas, feel free to reach out to me on Christmas Day. I'll answer your messages. Because you're not alone, and I understand what it's like to be in a hospital. Hopefully you get given leave so you can go home for Christmas. If you don't, I'm here for you. And I mean that with every bit of kindness in me. Like, you're not alone. And I want to be there for you. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Also subscribe.